Alright, call me Eddie Rabbit because I am on the road again. This time doing a little Alabama and Florida exploring. It's getting late in the year. It's October and it is cold here. Got a few night spots planned. Let's see how fast it freezes my feet here. Looking primarily for darters. This is a spot that has been sampled. I don't know if it's at this exact spot, but this creek has 69 different species living in it. This time or that or the other. I'm just looking for a couple. Redspotted darter and Gulf darter. Alright, I'm turning this on just in case this is a darter. It really looks like it's a rock, like a crease of a rock. It has the layers exposed, so they look like stripes or bands or whatever. Yeah. But we'll see in just a moment. If it's a darter, it's a nice size. Definitely big enough to eat this worm. Oh, backed up. I don't see it though. Oh, yes, there is. He did have it. Oh, he didn't. No, he couldn't. All right, this has got to be something new for me, unless it's a black-banded, in which case I'm gonna spit. I do see bands on it, like it's a black-banded. That could be what it is. We'll see. And wouldn't you freaking notice a damn black-banded darter? I'm pretty sure, although it's got some horizontal marks that I don't recognize, but that's pretty much where that's got to be. I think. I don't want to call it too early. I don't see any bands going very high, but I'm pretty sure that's what it has to be. First of all, I caught it. That's usually proof positive. There's a black banded, but it just, yeah, it's a black banded, damn it. All right, this is my new method of trying to get better pictures on a white background. Seems to be working a little better. It lessens the glare at least. Yeah, stupid black banded. Okay. Shoot, now I found one that looks big enough to take the original one. I barely have anything on the tip here. Do it with my fingers. It's. Oh, he's after it. He's on it. Got him. Come on, be something different. Do me a favor. Oh, that certainly looks different. I don't know. It could just be black banded with light bands because it's so small. I'll go check. Now that does not look like a black banded I've ever seen, but it probably is. Frustrating as that is. I don't know. Again, though, I've never seen that line like that. And those little X marks. He does not look like the one I was just looking at, that's for sure. I'm seeing here a no lie. They're so small they look like eyelashes. I'm not even going to attempt. Here's a nice size one though. I mean, it's very small, but it's catchable. Oh shoot, he lunged, but it's not in his mouth. I don't think, but it might be. Yep. Yeah, and he is small, teensy tiny. I think he's probably the same thing as the last one. Oh, he looks banded a little, but he looks really nice. All right, next spot. So there might be some good area over there. This is a bad looking area, but I do believe I see a little darter here in deep water between some rock downs. See if it is a darter, and if so, can I tempt a bite out of him or her? All right, this is a big assumed black banded again. Too dark. Pretty good spot to target him. I can't see it. I think I got it. Yep. Let's see. Black banded. It's thick. Yeah, that's almost certainly a black banded. Doggone it, man. All right, here's another teeny tiny one. Took it. Yep. On a self-release. You can see from far the black-banded. All right, after first spot was no-go, I'm starting day number 1 full. Main target today, got a few targets. Ooh, man, that's some spider webs. Got a bunch of spots specced out that I think will be good for Blacktip Shiner. I've had them as secondary targets a number of times in the past. Today is full bore. Oh, this is a weird little thing. Thought this was a natural creek. I mean, I guess it once was, but it seems like this is a man-made gutter going through here. Interesting. Last night, man, my last spot was absolutely atrocious. It was in the dark, a pitch dark, of course, plus my lamp. And I was, went down, rappelled this rock wall, and I was walking this kind of pebbly beach. And there was a good bit of flat beach, you know, before it goes back up into the woods. But there was some large animal or animals in the woods that kept rustling around, like large animals, like probably just a deer or some deer, but it was menacing and I couldn't see them. I kept waiting for them to show some little peek into what they were, and never. But it was so like scary movie type, because I kept waiting for them to get a little close enough so that I could see them in the woods before they were kind of dangerously close. But they didn't. They never showed, but they kept, you know, audibly getting closer and louder. And I don't know how from their sounds they weren't right on top of me. And, you know, after like 5 minutes of this, I was just like, I gotta get the F out of here. Because if it is something large or small, my escape route is that route up rocks. Any animal could have picked me off at the bottom trying to get up it. Even though I don't like these sounds behind me right now, at least I can see everywhere if it is an animal. Little scene setting, little additional scene setting. I may have mentioned, I don't know if it gets on the video, that had a cold snap a couple of days ago. Hopefully, and it's kind of at that level. Good Lord. That's like being silent and stealthy in your approach. Oh, that's a really deep hole there. And hopefully it's been long enough so that it's now steady, you know, consistent, stable. That's the word I'm looking for. And that's all fish requires. A few days of stable weather. The spots I was fishing last night were loaded with darters that bit, but that was only one species. Also loaded with shiners, looked like stone rollers, chubs, all sorts of other fish. Hogsuckers, none of which would bite, but none of which ever bite at night anyway, so that's not really a red flag. Oh, there we go. Oh, there is something in there. Seems like a bite. So finding them, oh, yep, that's definitely a bite. Definitely a shiner-esque bite, too. It's usually a pumice will take it down. Oh. They're not hiding under the, banks. They're not hiding in the leaves. They are, you know, out in pattern. And apparently feeding in the daytime, and night feeders are feeding at night, so it's basically just that one spot that I seem to have just barely hit to the right of there. That's where they are, right there. Actually, as infrequent as this bite is, I wouldn't say that's where it is, not that's where they are. There it goes. What? He's taking it for a stroll, man. I'm burning battery, I'm burning disk space here, but yeah, if I do get a life bird here, I don't want to miss the catch. Got plenty of both to go for the 2 days, so just gonna let it run and run and run. It's gonna be a running. Well, maybe they're up close to the side here. Oh, no, they are right there. But it's a Lepomus. What is it, a greenie? No, it's a really nice red spotted sunfish. Nice. All right, let's get the red spotted first. Oh, that's just beautiful. The white background is working out well. Still not bringing, I'm looking at both, it's still not bringing out quite the brilliance of the red dots in the middle. All right, there's I tried a little higher exposure. Look at that beauty. Oh my gosh. He did chill. Look at that. That's just picture perfect, man. Look at the red margins on the fins, the red spots, the beautiful blue eyeliner. Who could ask for anything more, Toyota? Oh. I'm happy to welcome a beautiful red sunfish, or red spotted sunfish. But it's not what I'm looking for. I will stay very encouraged by the fact that it did not bite the way it bit like a Lepomus. It took it straight down, kept it down. Not like this bite. This is like a shiner bite. A slight overhang to deal with. Yeah, man, the spotted sunfish complex, they love cover, man. I think the red spot's even more so than the regular spotted. But I am sick. Oh, there we go. Shiner. What is it? Might be a weed? Oh, it is. That's a blacktip. I see it. Oh, yeah. Yes. Nice. Oh, yeah. That's good. I can see it from here, way up here. Whew, talk about a no doubter. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Again, the white backdrop immediately paying dividends. I don't know if it has any calming effect. The negative, of course, is it takes up space. I can't get the other side of them. Oh, that's so cool. So I flipped it around to get the other side. Like that is. Okay, there you go. Oh, just a gorgeous fish. The blacktip in hand. I skipped all of my blacktip spots. Now, the next portion of the day will be devoted to trying to get blue nose shiner in L.A., Lower Alabama. There's a spot. I think that's a pickerel. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. Just sitting there out in the open on top of some rocks, just splitting his fins. Very interesting. So a couple of, this is a really strange looking place. It's all blue, like it's a spring fed. There's some little minnows. I doubt that's them, but probably just mosquitoes. Yeah, those are those. These bugs that are really unclose that look like mosquitofish. Some unfortunate, it's like maybe a lacewing, hit the surface and they just tore it up like piranha while I was getting the water. Oh, there's some fish hugging the bottom. Those might just be larger mosquitoes. Oh wow, just dropped it right on top of them. Oh, on it. Oh yeah, what is it? Looks like a weed shiner. Could be something different. Could be an iron color or something. Oh, there's one. A little darker looking. Probably the same thing. Yeah, it looks like the same thing. Looks like weeds or whatevers. Whatever that is. No marking whatsoever. Oh, no, that one's got weed markings. As does that one. Find out. This was not the real gold one. Of course, I'm going to get it hooked in there. No, it is a mosquitofish. Eastern variety. Here. Yeah, it's just shiny ones. Definitely not taros. Here at the bottom, I just want to see what they are. Oh, got a little scoop drop. This, I think, is one from the bottom. And it looks like the same thing. Alright, I see some fish here. They're swarming, so they're probably not target species. Probably not darter. For Gulf darter here. But instead, I got a taro, I think. No, it's just a coastal. It's weird enough that I need to go get my photo tank. If he's still on there. Yeah, this is definitely not kind of water where you'd find a pteronotropus. This is just, you know, no current at all. It's a little foggy. It's supposed to be Gulf darters here, though. It doesn't look like Gulf. Doesn't look like darter territory of any kind. Let's see what these are here. It's like a little version of the same thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, same thing. Same thing. Yeah, they're all the same. They may actually be same as the last spot. Yeah, I don't see any markings on their fins. They look a little different, but who knows? Yeah, probably all coastals here. I'll do a little look. I hate to drive as far as I did, go through dirt roads and stuff for 5 minutes of, this, but nothing else here, it looks like. I'm just trying to see if there's something a little blind on the boat ramp here, and there's probably little lepomuses down there. Oh, well, they're not biting like lepomuses, they're biting like shiners. Oh, there's a big shiner. Oh, Blacktail shiner. Well, it's a pretty one though. I gotta put it in the tank. Get that blue stripe if I can. He's not doing well. Man, that's nice looking.
Is that a little bass or a minnow?
Oh, it's a little minnow.
Is it? Well, I hope the water and everything around here is good.
Alright, so most likely it's just going to be that a few more times if I catch anything else. It's going to be big blacktails. But species count slowly creeping up for the day. And by standing here a little bit, I can keep my eye open for any movements on the floor. There's just one. No, there's no. There's another one. Let's see what he looks like in here. Another pretty one. All right, here's Mr. Blacktail. Can I get some freaking sun here? There you go.
Smart thing to do what? Yeah.
Yeah, if you nose walk, that's how you. Nice. See anything over here in the shade? In the muddy, stumpy area. This overhang is really bothersome, as it proves exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, that looks different. Looks like a weed.
220.